Hey guys, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching my videos, for being on my channel, for being you, and thank you so much for all the support and love that you guys have been sending me. I really appreciate it. You have no idea how much I appreciate it because I'm an INFJ. I can't explain it. And that's what the video is all about. How we have feelings. We are INFJs, yes, and we are feelers, but we're also the most logical of all the MBTIs. So we come across as cold and unemotional and feelingless. I've done a video on this previously, but I wanted to expand on it a little bit about how we care deeply about certain people in our life. Actually, we care really deeply about the people that are in our life, right? And there's so many people in my life right now that I love to death, and I love them, and I just want the best for them, and I really, really want them to be happy and just be alive in the best possible way possible. Best way possible, yeah? But I have a hard time, I don't know how to explain that to people. Most people think that I won't care about them. I actually get that all the time. Like, I'll be like, people will come up to me and say, people that I know, or maybe strangers, but no, people that I know will be like, you never miss me, you never call me, you don't care about me, you don't love me. I get this all the time. Now, it can be irritating at times because I'm like, of course I care about you. I do. But that's the disconnect that INFJs have, that we really care deeply about people, but they'll probably never know just how much we care. They'll never know. It's just not possible because not only are we very good at hiding our feelings, and always whenever people say that to me, I always make a joke out of it because I feel so uncomfortable saying it out loud, saying, no, I really do care. I really love you and I missed you, but I just don't know how to say that. I can't say that to people. It's just so uncomfortable. So I'll never say that, and so we always keep all of our feelings to ourselves. We have kind of a good poker face sometimes, about feelings at least, and we don't know how to articulate our feelings or emotions to people. We just don't know how to explain them. We feel very intensely, and if someone could kind of just pierce our soul, or kind of look at our heart and see all the different feelings we have and how deeply we feel, they'd know. But of course, they can't do that, and all they can see is what's on our face. And for me specifically, I don't know if you guys do this, but whenever anyone starts talking about my feelings specifically, like talks about, are you all right, or do you like me, or did you miss me, and things like that, I get, like, you can even see my shoulders going up because I feel so uncomfortable talking about it. Instantaneously, I'll be like, ugh, God, why do I have to talk about this stuff? Can't you just tell? Can't you just tell that I care? And obviously people can't, right? I mean, they're not intuitive perhaps, or they need to hear those words. And it's so hard for me to even say those words out loud, like I'll say it, but mostly I'm like, oh, God, don't ask me these questions. Or I'll make a joke out of it and be like, no, I don't care and I didn't miss you, and stop asking me questions like that and stop being a girl, or something like that. It's so stupid. I hate when I do that. I know that I'm doing that because I'm uncomfortable, and because I don't want to talk about my feelings, and because I do care and I don't want it to show, and I don't want them to know that I care, because if they know, then I feel like I'll be weak in front of them, and they know that they can take advantage of me, and I don't want that. I want to appear weak. I don't want them to know that they have an edge over me. I don't want them to know that I care, and so that's it. I don't show. I don't say. I don't talk. I don't talk about it. I don't articulate it. No one knows. Unfortunately, that means that we become more and more isolated as INFJs, and that's the reason a lot of us spend a lot of time by ourselves, on our own, right? Because this is what happens to me specifically, is that I won't be able to be honest with the person that I really care, but I really do, and they don't know that I care, and I do, and eventually they would think that I don't care, and what's the point? They're gonna go either be with someone else or be friends with someone else who actually does care, who actually shows it, and so I end up being alone and losing that person from my life. Now, some people are really good, like some of my ENTP friends, they know exactly how I am, they know that I care, and they know the more abrasive I get, the more rude I get, the more jokey I get, that the more I care, kind of thing, right? And so one of my friends, Dan, he's an ENTP, I love him to death, and he knows no matter how I behave that I like him and love him and care about him. I love him to death. He is one of my epic friends. Like, I love him to death, right? But he knows, like, I never have to tell him that I care, because he just knows that I do, right? And I always, whenever I go back to Toronto, I always see him. He's one of the people I do see, because he matters to me, and he knows that that he matters to me, right? Thankfully, thank God. I don't need to kind of tell him all the time, right? thank God for that. I really wish that more people just understood that an INFJ cares. We don't need to talk about it. We just do. If we are spending time with you, if we are your friends, then we care about you. You know, we are so selective about the people that we put into our lives, that we place into our inner circle, that if we're hanging out with you, or we're talking to you, or we're around you, it means that we care about you. Like, there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You don't have to wonder about it. It's just the way it is. If I hang out with you, I care about you. If I don't hang out with you, I don't care about you. That's it. It's as simple as that. Really, it's as simple as that. It's so freaking simple that sometimes I wonder to myself why I even have to talk about it. Like, why do I have to talk about it? I do care, yes. Don't ask me over and over again. It really irritates me and really scares me because I don't want to talk about it. And then as soon as you ask me questions like that, it means that, if I don't say I don't care, if I make a joke out of it, you're gonna pull away from me because you're gonna feel like I don't care, and that's gonna be like a huge disaster because I love you and I don't want to lose you. But I can't say those words out loud. It's so hard. It's so hard. I wish I could. And I'm saying this as a 34-year-old INFJ. I've lived in the world for a little bit, and it's so freaking hard for me still. I wish I could say it gets easier with time, but that's one of those things that I feel like has gotten worse with time. I feel more and more scared to reveal myself, my feelings to the world, because I feel afraid that people are going to take advantage of me. Not that it has happened, yes, and that's the reason I feel that way, but it doesn't mean that, we should lose hope, and I should still trust, I should still be like, no, I'm still going to trust, and I'm still going to show my feelings, even though people might take advantage of me, right? That's the way it should be. That's the way I should think. That's the reason I think I'm doing this video, is more so to convince myself than to convince you guys. Like, just do it, Shika. Just show them your feelings. It's all right. Even if they take advantage of you, you can door slam them. It's not a big deal. Just show them. Just tell them how you feel. Just let them know so that they don't feel insecure. People feel insecure in relationships with INFJs because we never tell them how much they mean to us, right? They're like, do they even care about us? Do the INFJs even care about me? Like, do they even care? And they're always asking that question because we come across as not caring, right? And it's just like so far from the truth. It's not even funny because we really do care, but we don't know how to show it in typical ways. Like, we won't talk about it. Like, I won't say, I love you, you're so great, or I won't talk about it, I won't say it to you, but I'll show it to you in other ways. I'll spend time with you, quality time, or physically touch you, and I'll be like, I love you, or I'll give you hugs. I'm a big hugger. I love hugs. If I care about you, not with just random people. I hate hugging or touching random strangers. It really irks me because my personal space is so important to me. I should do a video on that. And also, like, I'll give things to you. I'll be like, do you want me to cook something for you? I'm always like cooking for people that I love. That's why I love having a kitchen, so that I can just cook for you guys. Like, if I love you, I'm gonna always be feeding you. Even if it's the littlest of things, I'll always be feeding you or taking you to my favorite restaurants. That's how I show my love. Food. Or the last thing I do to show love is, like, I'll make little things for you. Like, I'll make like little crafty things, and I'll give them to you. I'll make up a poem or a story, or like a birthday card, and I'll give that to you when I have the time for it. Yeah. So I mean, like, there's other ways we show our love to people, and so I wish people would understand. That's, again, maybe the reason I'm doing this video as well, is that if you have an INFJ in your life and they're like, you're like, do they even like me? Like, what's going on here? Or do they even want me to be around or be their friend? I mean, should I just leave? Just don't do it. They do care about you. Just because they don't show it in a typical way, it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, they do. And just be there for them. Like, I mean, don't forget that they love you. And if they're hanging out with you, they do. They do absolutely love you. And there's other ways we show our love. Not truly typically by telling you, but by doing other things, like in a backhanded manner, kind of thing. Like in a subtle way, right? We come around instead of doing it face on because we're so afraid of showing our feelings. Yeah. I hope this makes sense to you guys. I hope I was able to explain myself to you. It's so hard even talking about this stuff. I get so uncomfortable. So I'm glad that you guys are making me, face my fears and face these things, because it really does, like, force me to kind of face my demons and be like, you can do this, Shika. You can show your emotions. You can show your feelings. No worries, kind of thing, yeah? And hopefully that does the same thing for you as well. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.